Okay, welcome back. We are short staffed and scrambling a little bit, but we're here. So, welcome to Angel Citadel. We are a couple of geeks and some friends that are out to build a gaming empire, one game streamed and product released and stuff at a time or something. Whatever it is that we're doing. Anyway, we're doing it here. We're doing it live, and we are doing it on Twitch. We welcome you for coming. We appreciate you being here, and let's play some Numenera. My name's Josh. I am the one half of Angel Citadel, and I'm going to be your GM today for at least the couple people that are here. We've got a couple cast members that are out due to an internet outage. Um, Apparently, Mother Nature is pissed in 2025. So I got nothing.
Because it's been such smooth sailing until this point.
Yeah, no fooling. I mean, we've been trying, and it just keeps not happening. So those of us that can are here, and we appreciate you being here with us. So we'll introduce everybody that's here, and then, fortunately for us, our resident historian is here to remind us what the heck we were doing, because I sure don't remember.
Yeah. That's a bit concerning.
Oh, I love it. All right. I was wondering what that'd get, but whatever. So yeah, Joanne, get us started.
I'm Joanne Wallace. You'll find me places as Angel Citadel Joanne or Corsana. I am here playing my character. Chips are done. A serene right who has a third hand that likes to grope things. And yeah.
Oh God, this is so bad. Hannah, what about you?
I'm Hannah. I am GameSnack on the Discord and the Twitches. I play Andabel, a civic-minded Arcus who works miracles. And we're gonna need one tonight.
Don't forget, and is the only normal character in the party.
Oh boy.
All right. When last we left our intrepid heroes.
Alright, so last time on Slaves with Machine God, we resumed at the entrance to the Calpers, which was a gross and horrifying biological entrance? Set in what appeared to be a rock face, which is not usually where you find, slimy... I don't even know what to... Josh, show the picture again, because it's really gross, guys.
I can do that. Just give me a second here.
So we sent Fisto in first for reasons. The walls were naturally formed, not man-made, and in spite of that, there were weird lamps, maybe? Glowing spheres set into the walls and puddles everywhere, and the whole place is just very eerie. We spent a while arguing about which direction to go in. Annabelle suggested left, because left is always right, so Fisto immediately went right. Phil and Chip did scanny things to see if they could track down Numenera or Radius. It didn't go super well. They found something to the left. So we went to the left, and we found, ye ancient organic stone Tupperware? So
That's an interesting way to put that, yeah.
more glowing things, which are containers for something. Since Fisto has stumbled away from the rest of the party because he's being belligerent, he also finds whatever these container things are. Chip pokes it with a stick and nothing happens. Chip puts a tiny robot on it. Nothing happens. After some debate, Chips made notes and we went to go find Fisto without physically, actually skin contact with the thing, because we are foolish but not stupid. So we found a great big room with even more of these weird, organic, bio-rock coffin container things of varying sizes and having been squishedness. Chip sticks her nose in everything, finds machine parts and does a happy dance, finds a container that is open and filled with green goop, which makes a little green doppelganger of her when she goes over there. She tried to talk it into getting into a jar, which was hilarious, but futile. So it squished out something, and gave it to her. And when she sent Thing to go get it, the doppelchip tried to grab Thing with its little slimy green hand. But Thing is very fast and scuttled away. Philo attempts to go next. Fisto picks her up to try and stop her from doing doppelphilo things with the green slime. Her response to which was to activate hover and drag both of them to the ceiling, where Philo declared herself the Lord of the Ceiling. We found another container with some kind of tentacly facehugger thing inside, which we still did not touch, because we are foolish but not stupid. Had a DM intrusion, on which Andabel and Chips rolled natural 20s, and Philo and Fisto rolled natural 1s.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing, actually.
Now, the odds of that are just nonsense. So Andabel and Chips can hear something that's moving around spookily in the incredibly gross and weird and spooky room. Fisto and Philo have to attempt to dodge, and both of them fall down, because they rolled natural ones. And landed on their butts. We go through more nodules with no occupants. Most of the things seem to be empty, although we're not clear on what they were supposed to hold, so we're not 100% sure. Chip scans for Iotum and finds more robot parts. One of the containers has been exploded, and some of them are very small. Chips get aggravated with us because we keep having to stop and deal with Fisto and Philo, being Fisto and Philo. And Andabel can't stay in the dark, so she keeps getting turned around. And we find a container full of bubbles while she's getting aggravated and going away. Until Andabel realizes that Chips has left them, and since Chips is the person most likely to survive this experience, Andabel runs after her. Immediately, Philo starts poking the bubble thing, which makes more bubbles, which are apparently some kind of awesome pneumatic gel, which she now has a lot of.
That's right. Thalo actually found something extremely valuable.
Apparently, it's really good. I don't know. So Chips just sonars around the cave until she finally finds a trace of Radius and takes off pell-mell. We find him in one of the coffins, and it has some kind of panel, machinery maybe, attached to it. Something tries to mind grab Chips when she goes to touch it. Similar in some ways to the something that mind snatched her when she was orange. She's still half orange. Important mental image note. She's half orange. The left half. So Chips swats whatever horrific cosmic entity is trying to download things into her brain, just smacks its hand and goes back to what she was doing. At which point, the woman in red robes with the giant gear tattoo pops up, and Chips draws down immediately, which turns out to be the only appropriate reaction, because this was not a friendly person at all. So combat happens. She decides to try and fly up to the ceiling to give herself an advantage on us, but Philo and Fisto have recently discovered a nifty combo attack they can do together, in which she hovers him up to the ceiling, and then he launches off of her to grapple their opponent in midair. It
Power
works
of teamwork.
horrifyingly well. Fisto is now dangling from the ankle of our red-robed opponent. Annabelle draws down on the unconscious form of Radius and pulls a death before dishonor. But Chips, knowing that she can fix the problem but not fast enough to get it done before we all get horribly murdered by whatever the red lady's doing, capsule corpse us a shelter, which traps Chips and Annabelle and Radius's coffin and accoutrement inside her super duper sturdy shelter. So Crazy Lady throws some kind of weird grenade which sucks all of the moisture out of the room and us, which is a weird and unpleasant thing to contemplate. Just water slooping out of us. Some damage is taken. Fisto decides to break the ankle he's dangling from, which breaks her concentration, and they fall down. Fisto takes fall damage during a DM intrusion. Philo wanders back to the floor, since she's sort of floating around like a lost birthday balloon now, and uses her onslaught to smash Crazy's other ankle, so she is definitely not going anywhere, as long as we can keep her from flying. Annabelle slaps a little healing on Chips, who is frantically trying to get Radius awake from whatever thing has happened to him. Crazy tries to pew Fist and Philo, but their dice continue to be doing God only knows what, and they both slip away without any damage. And then Crazy just starts yammering incoherent crazy talk about machine gods and resurrections and stuff that makes no sense. So Thing decides it's just going to stuff itself down her throat. Joanne continues to have some sort of deal with the devil, so the dice roll means that Thing drags her tongue out, just nah. And then Fisto grabbed Thing by the wrist and pulled, causing another unexpected combo attack, yanking the tongue out of this poor crazy lady's head. And there we sit, covered in debris and blood and slime.
She is unconscious. She is bleeding. And this game got really dark really quickly.
Things got weird last time. I was in a Mexican standoff with a corpse, y'all.
So, we have two player characters doing the pause video game stance where they're bouncing back and forth like, yeah. And then the two of you inside the building with that has appeared inside the Calpus with Radius in a machine. What do you do?
Holy fucking shit. Did he just pull out her entire fucking tongue?
That's gross.
Gypsy, oh, you're not seeing this. You're not seeing this at all. Oh, oh, gross. Can't you feel that hand?
Yes, I could feel it. That's gross.
I have a wet
I
nap, but I
feel
don't think you're gonna have your
violated.
actual hands. Okay. Well, they seem to be, I don't want to look at that no more. All right. Can we? They're doing some kind of weird shit. We're just gonna leave it.
We're gonna leave it. I'm
So
kind of busy unhooking Radius and getting him put back together.
how's he doing? Is he gonna be okay?
I hope so.
All right, so we are doing Radius. So this is going to be a difficulty 5, understanding Numenera task.
And oh look, I'm specialized in understanding Numenera.
That's
I
going to
will
make it
back
level 3.
away because my very presence causes Numenera to do weirdness. Because I'm just that non-Numenera-y. So I'm gonna take my penalties and wait in the corner.
You're Harry Dresden, a billion years into the future.
That's exactly it. I can work the mojos, so I cannot touch the robos.
$17.
Alrighty. It takes you about 5 minutes, but you manage to unhook your metal-skinned, muscle-bound friend from the machine that he's tied into. And he falls forward onto the ground. You're not gonna stop him from doing that. You're as I recall, little.
Yes,
And he is not
petite.
little. So he falls to the ground with a thud. Oh, that was unpleasant.
Oh, he's speaking words.
Now that he's on the ground and will not crush me if he falls on me, I'm going to sit beside him and put his head in my lap. I rescued you. I should hit you because you scared me, but I rescued you.
I wouldn't bonk him on the head. I don't know what that crazy lady did to him. He might be
I'm not
fragile.
hitting him.
You would likely hurt your hand, little one. Please do
right,
not do
also
that on
his
my
head
account.
is made of metal.
You scared me. My friend was gone. And she sounds absolutely heartbroken.
I am here.
Why do I hear Sarah McLachlan playing? Where's that coming from?
He looks up at you. Who is Sarah McLachlan?
That is a conversation for another time. When we are less imperiled.
Well, Radius, 999,999,000. 12 years ago.
This ancient bard from the year dot.
All right.
Sang about angels and dead puppies and such like. It was all very
Something like
sad.
that. Yep. He does. He takes a good 10, 15 minutes before he finally crawls out of your lap and stands up. Where is that woman?
She's laying on the ground outside of the little shelter thing. She's missing parts of her face parts. So I
She
hope you don't
attacked
need her to
us.
talk.
She attacked us when I asked if you were in that thing willingly.
I see. He looks around, and next to the machine, you see his glaive. He reaches over and picks it up and walks out to her. Are you guys following? Are you staying where you are?
I'm gonna follow.
I guess we can't. Like, there's nothing left in here, right? The
No,
excitement's
it's an
leaving.
empty shelter.
Away we go then.
Yeah, no, I'm sticking to radius.
Okay. He gets out and he stops with a strange, bewildered expression on his face, staring at Phalo and Fisto. He turns back and looks at you and opens his mouth like he wants to ask something.
They touch stuff they shouldn't have.
But then he shakes his head and walks over to the body. She's unconscious on the ground. And faster than you can blink, he whips the glaive around and cuts her in half.
Chips is gonna blink and then lean over to Annabelle. You know, I think he's a little angry with her.
I think it is possible he was not, in fact, in that coffin thing voluntarily.
I am going to assume so.
All right. He turns back to you. I presume you know a way out of here.
But we could probably go back the way we came. Just back through the tunnels.
Yeah, we could. I do want to kind of figure out where she came from, though, in case there's more of them, and Chips is going to scamper over and start rifling through her pockets and looking for loose change.
I'm gonna let the little rogue gremlin do rogue gremlin things. Radius, are you... I know you don't, like, feel things like people feel things, but are you feeling okay? Does it, I don't know, hurt anywhere? Is there...
I will be all right. Thank you for your concern.
All right. I don't like that people being hurt can't help.
On her person, Chips, you find 3 things: 2 ciphers, a rejuvenator and memory lenses, and a journal.
2 ciphers, memory lens, journal? Did I miss a thing?
A rejuvenator, memory lenses, and those are both ciphers, and a journal.
What'd you find, Chips? And be careful,
Journal! Another book!
I was gonna warn you to make sure you don't stick yourself with anything sharp in her pockets, but it looks like you're covered. Alright, what's the book about? More gears on the front of it?
The machine god is rising. He is the true inheritor of the prior worlds. When he gains full ascendancy, Numenera everywhere will make and sing the name of their new god. Automatons especially will fall into line, becoming angels one and all, regardless of their previous affiliation. What the fuck's an angel?
It's a ye olden thing from mythology. They were supposed to be like messengers of God, bringing all the good stuff to people. But keeping them in line don't sound good at all. That sounds downright bad, in fact.
The machine god has inspired a cadre of prophets. Well, that sounds nice. I like prophet.
I'm betting that's not spelled the way you're thinking it's spelled.
Each prophet gave up their original name. Why would you do that? You need money. Yeah, you don't give up your name when you get money. Becoming
Chipper, is it spelled with an F or with a PH, sweetie?
PH.
Mm-hmm.
PH sounds like F.
It
I
does.
know that one.
Accurate and correct. Unfortunately, it's time to feed the dog. Unfortunately, they mean totally different things. They sound the same, you're right about that, but they're spelt different and they mean totally different things.
Well, I don't like that.
Well, unfortunately, we are using whatever bizarre remnants of language continue to exist after literally billions of years and the collapse of multiple civilizations. I know it sounds like regular English, but it ain't.
The machine god reviles the order of truth. Reviles. That means they don't like it, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Not
kind of
liking
dumb.
truth is bad. Usually bad.
Because Order of Truth is not the greatest, but they're not that bad. They're not evil most of the time.
They just seem kind of, suck up.
Hoity. Each prophet was outfitted and trained at least equal to the Aeon priests that strut and swagger their way across the ninth world. I've never seen an Aeon priest strut or swagger. They're always screaming and running.
It's also a weird way to praise yourself. We are at least as good as those assholes.
Yeah, when the machine god achieves his apogesundheit, the Aeon priests and Amber Papacy will be the first to face the new god's wrath.
For those of you listening, the word that she was looking for is apotheosis.
Yes, Joanne knows it's apotheosis.
I understand that Joanne knows it was apotheosis. I'm trying to make sure that our audience understands that it was apotheosis.
I don't know exactly what the hell that means, but I haven't known exactly what the hell most of this means, because these people are more than a little touched.
Do you think they were licking the blue stuff?
I don't know what
I'm starting to wonder if they were licking the blue stuff, because you don't lick the blue stuff.
They've done something.
The prophet's commandments from the machine god required that she find and interrogate two fallen angels. One is Radius. Hey, Radius, you're a fallen angel. Did you know that? According to these weirdo peoples.
I did not.
I don't think. Did you? Chips is gonna pause for a minute, holding the book, and walk around to look at the back at Radius's back. You don't have any wings, though. How can you be a fallen angel without no stinking wings?
Sometimes
I've never
fallen
had
angels were depicted as having had their wings forcibly removed as a sign of their fall from grace. I don't think that's what happened, though. I kind of
Chips
feel
is
like
gonna
crazy
lift
people have...
Radius's cloak. No, I just see his butt.
Chips, we discussed this. Leave people's butts alone.
But there's groping to be done.
You're gonna get us put on a list.
The other is Cord the Philosopher, who lives under the changing moon.
Doesn't most things live under the changing moons?
Oh, I think so. Unless it's a place. It might be a place. I'd have to look at a map. Each fallen angel possesses a divine key. As far as the prophet understands, the machine gods use these stolen divine keys to fully empower himself. Well, then he doesn't really sound like much of a god then. I need to take stuff away from other people so I can be fully empowered. I think those are called tyrants. Yeah.
But again, that's a strange way to praise yourself. We have to steal these things and then we will be powerful and godlike, and that just implies that whoever you're stealing shit from was already more powerful than you because they made the thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know if they know what they're doing. This is bad propaganda.
It's very disappointing.
They sound very down on themselves for clearly being fanatical and delusional. They may just need therapy. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna kill people about it, so we'll probably have to kill them about it, but they sound sadder than, like, mean.
Yeah, I will share the journal with Annabelle so that Annabelle too can read this weird stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Right.
about the
Annabelle,
machine
you've got
gods
it. It's
at
in your
you,
inventory.
but thank you. I'm not sure what we're gonna do about the machine gods at you, but should we check the rest of the place and see if we can find the other feller?
Yeah, I don't think it's here though, but what I do think I want to do is figure out where she came from to see if what she was doing. Because with what he was plugged into, she was talking like she was taking something from him.
Radius, does your head feel okay? Are you missing stuff? I don't know if you were missing stuff.
He reaches up and touches his head. I do believe that I am whole.
Okay. Okay.
What would you like to do now?
Yeah, we're gonna head. Chips is gonna take Radius by the hand, and her other hand is gonna attach itself to his leg. Because he's not going to be allowed to go off without her anymore, and we're going to start walking the direction that crazy chick came from.
Are you two gonna... Oh, they're still dancing. All right. We'll be right back.
Can I just dehydrate them into little cubes?
Via the
Megamind
power of
dehydrated.
Numenera. Oh, right, my hat's supposed to quack sporadically. Quack.
Quack. Power of Numenera compels you. The power of Numenera compels you. Or
Does it,
something.
Jay? I will tie Philo to Fisto and have Wally tug them along. My little Mr. Handy.
Right, so normally, I do not advocate putting leashes on party members in public during the stream, but
Well, this way, actually, Mr. Handy
them,
could pick them up and carry them.
I mean, they ain't even responding, so I guess it'll be fine.
I think Mr. Handy can just pick them up and carry them.
Just take them back to the outside where they'll be less likely to be surprised by green goo or face huggers or whatever else comes out of these things.
Green goo and face huggers. How about that?
So yeah,
why would you even want to say
carry
that?
them and put them in the car?
Okay.
Well, I don't think the two of them weigh more than 500 pounds, and that's his max weight limit.
No, they wouldn't weigh more than 500 pounds.
Even Fisto, I think, only weighs about 400, and he's got metal all in his.
He looks like a Roomba with spider legs.
I'm just imagining them still like doing the dance thing, but the Roomba is Roombaing while they're sliding around.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. All right. So you send them back to the Flintstone car.
It keeps them out of my way.
Okay.
We can't watch them. Someone's going to jump out and eat them.
What would you like to do next?
We are going to go in the direction that she came from. I'm not quite sure where that is, but well, we'll figure it out.
So what you guys know is that she came from. You had gone into the room when you found Radius, and she came from the outside where you were. You don't know where she came from.
All right, we're gonna just start, I guess, wandering around.
Okay. So simply clearing the map by dragging your token around is not really helpful, Hannah. Just letting you know.
I don't
Love
even.
you, but
Chips, where the hell did you go?
I'm right here where you left me.
There you are.
she's hiding in the room.
Well, I
Radius was sitting.
sure I don't see another way in here other than the way we came.
No, there is. Well, actually, technically, there are two ways in there now. One is the way you came. The other is the hole that the house thing made, that the Numenera
punched through the wall.
That punched through the wall.
What's in the hole?
Yeah, we're gonna look around, and if we don't see anything of value, we'll head out of the campus.
Okay.
And because we're gonna need to go back and stock up if we're gonna go see if we can find the philosopher's cord.
The philosopher cord, yeah. Cord the philosopher. Okay.
That's
so
what
how long
this poor robot so bad.
how long are you going to search?
Not too long, because I don't want to leave Thalo and Fist outside for very long. So I figure we'll take about 5, maybe 10 minutes to search. And out.
Okay.
And obviously, I'm going to loot any Numenera I come across.
You search and you find in that amount of time 2 more pods, one of which has salvage. Go ahead and make your salvage roll.
Look, stuffies!
Holy crap.
You're the one who told me to make the roll.
That's a lot of stuff. All right. So that's what you find.
There's only like 3 feet worth of you. Where do you hide all this stuff?
In my pockets.
What has it got in its pockets?
It's nasty little pockets.
It's got weird space goo.
Ew.
All right. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. You head back out to your car. I don't remember. Did you guys bring wagons?
No, not this time.
Okay.
Because we weren't on a salvaging expedition. We were on a hunt for Radius and get him back home expedition.
Okay.
And Chip still has her little hand wrapped around his ankle.
Okay. The 5 of you return back to Amber Keep. It is the next day. Sometime along the way, Annabelle, you notice that Chips is no longer orange.
Did you scrub it off, or like did it go away overnight, or?
Chip smiles and no, I think it went away overnight because I'm still I need a bath.
You still smell like that nasty cheese smell?
I just need a bath.
That sounds like my cue to pick Chips up and dunk her into a bucket of water.
Well, we gotta get back to the base and then I can go take a shower. When we get back to Amber Keep, the first thing I'm gonna do is take a shower.
You arrive at Amber Keep.
Then I'm gonna go take a shower. My hand is attached to Radius because Chips is pondering how to create a tracking device to inject into Radius to keep him from wandering off without her knowing where he went.
I don't know about injecting. I mean, he doesn't have like blood, right?
No, but I could plant it under his armor.
I'm
I have
stalking you.
concerns. have concerns.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'll make a balloon that has like an arrow pointing down, and I'll tie it to his cloak.
What color's the balloon gonna be?
Green.
Big
Every
big
move
old
you
green.
make.
I have absolutely no concerns about how this will go.
Okay. So you are back in Amber Keep. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna take a bath, and then I'm gonna make sure Radius is in good working order, and then I'm gonna go talk to Delilah about getting together or Goldilocks or Sunshine, Strawberry.
Are you asking with the mayor? Cause her name's Cranberry. Crochet.
Yes, Cranberry.
Actually, her name is Kadri.
Cornucopia.
You know, he's gonna kick my butt later, right?
Cornbread.
I will go after my shower, and I've made sure that Radius is settled in and isn't going anywhere. I will go talk to Kadri about getting stocked up and ask her if she knows where the Changing Moons is and if she's got a map.
Okay.
Because there's a robot in distress.
So you take a shower, and Radius is in his cottage. He spends a little bit of time picking up the mess, and um, when you go back to check on him, you find him sitting on his bed, on his cot, and just kind of staring, and he looks lost in thought.
I will hand him back his journal. You want to talk about it?
Perhaps another time.
No running off without us, though. Okay? You scared me. You're my friend. I don't like you getting hurt.
Thank you, little one. And he reaches out and he kind of pats your shoulder. I will be all right. I need time to think.
Do you want to go with us to talk to Cord?
That is part of what I need to think about. That journey is not a short one.
Well, I'm not gonna make you go, because that's not. You are free to choose what you want to do. But I'm a little concerned with the way she managed to get you into that device, and we didn't find anything that showed us where the stuff was going. I'm wondering if I should go back and just blow up that whole place.
He smiles a little bit. Perhaps that might be for the best. I do not know, though. Promise me this. Do not leave without me.
I will let you know before we leave and offer you the opportunity to go with us.
And that ends that adventure. So,
Yay!
everybody take an advancement. then we can go. So, the following morning, you see outside the compound a massive creature looking thing. It is at least part machine and part mechanical. It has tendrils and tentacles poking out from every possible way. It looks wet and sticky and metallic and just really, really strange.
All right, who ordered calamari pizza?
And you see Radius next to it with some tools.
Baby! Chips is gonna dart out to hug it.
It's
What?
sticky.
Okay, it's Chips. She's just gonna giggle. Do we get to have a picture of this tentacly, sticky
And
monstrosity?
y'all just
I do have one.
found this thing?
No, I have had it for years. Um, it condenses into the form of a pack.
It's so cute though! And I'm gonna pet it.
Hang on
So
just a
is it
second. I will get you
pet?
a picture of it. No, it is a vehicle. It moves much, much faster than someone can on foot. Even with your any kind of gestures vaguely in the direction of the Flintstone car um, device. He looks like he was trying to find a polite way not to call it your piece of crap car.
Look, Chips is still learning how to make stuff like that. She's very proud of her little mud roller.
Be gentle with your feelings, Radius, please.
That was why he said device, not piece of crap car.
I suppose I will leave my mud roller. How many can fit on your ride?
All five of you can fit.
Are we bringing the other two? They still doing this number.
Give me just a second here. Sorry.
I will leave the mud roller for Misso.
Well, you made a couple of them, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I'll just leave them here. Because if we're taking
And
that,
then we've
then I
got
don't need
the.
them.
Oh, good lord.
It looks like that.
For perspective, how tall is this thing, DM?
So if you see up in the top right of that image, there's kind of a little boat looking thing.
Yeah.
There's people in that.
By perspective, I would go with somewhere in the general vicinity of 10 to 15 feet.
Yes,
Depending.
that's probably reasonable, maybe even 20.
Okay.
It's sticky.
See, I was picturing like a basketball-sized wad of tentacles that Chips had flung her arms around. Now I'm picturing more like an elephant leg that sticky. Which is a very different mental image.
Alrighty then. Alright, so we're gonna
Are we going somewhere, Radius, or did you just take this thing out to?
No, it needs repair. It will probably take me
I'll help.
several weeks to fix it.
Okay.
Well, I can help you fix it.
I would appreciate the help, little one.
She gets the biggest, happiest grin on her face and just wiggles in place. You said it goes down into a backpack, so we could start walking towards where we need to go, and he could just ride along, and then when we stop for night, we can work on it.
If that is what you wish to do, or we can fix it before we leave and simply journey in it.
Well, and what would you like to do?
Do you need help getting parts or anything? I don't know what kind of parts a thing like this even has, but
I need 3 units of quantium and 2 units of smart tissue.
So I'm gonna guess that the rights don't just have that in a bin in the back.
Don't know. I'm looking at the right.
Look, I have a very long list of stuff that she's got.
She's right. She rolls absolutely ridiculously on all her salvage rolls, so she's got 1,000,004 things.
Quantium and what else?
Quantium and smart tissue.
I do not have smart tissue.
But you do have the quantium he needs?
But I do have quantium. So I will put my backpack down, I'll open it up real wide, and I'll start fishing around, digging around, then I'll pull out units of quantium.
His eyes brighten up. How wonderful.
Y'all just the cutest little things. Smart tissue. I'm betting we can't just pick that up at the 5 and dime.
No, we're gonna have to go kill things that are smart.
So as you guys are messing around and talking about plans and pulling out quantium and things like that, you see something strange on the horizon.
I mean, there's something strange right here.
it's almost like a shadowed version of a diamond, and it's getting closer and larger.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask, although I feel like I know the answer. Anybody know what that thing is?
People, are you trying to get other people's attention? Is that,
I mean, we're out in the
or is
street,
it
and I
just
assume that God and everybody has gathered to stare at Radius's
so
tentacle monster bus.
Radius's thing is outside the wall because it's not there's no street or anything big enough to actually
On account of it is a bus made of tentacles.
basically, yeah. If you want to go back inside the keep and ask if anybody knows what that is, you're more than welcome to.
Well, I should probably just start with the players I have here, and then ask more people. Because if I'm looking at a weird thing, Chips is my first question.
Chips is gonna look at it.
Chipper,
Does
the
Chips
fuck is that?
recognize it?
Chips does not recognize it.
No fucking clue.
Oh, good. So it's just a building-sized rock approaching. Fabulous. All right. I'm gonna go wake up the security fellers.
You do wake up the security fellers, and as you get them up and get them out, get them oriented in the direction of this thing, you realize how prophetic it was that you called it a building on a rock like thing, because that's precisely what it is.
Boy, I hope somebody's gonna figure out what that is that doesn't involve me having to get shot at again.
And that is what you see. It is a massive building situated atop and what looks something like an upside down mountain.
What in the hell's moving castle?
It's headed towards you and slowing down.
I think they came to say hi.
Well, I mean, they ain't done nothing rude yet, so I suppose it's just a little spooktacular is all. All right, well, let's play nice at first. Hello.
It takes about 30 minutes, but eventually the thing slows to a stop, maybe 150 feet outside the keep. And you see on a balcony a, well, a woman wearing garish, bright colored clothes. And she calls out in this really high pitched but pleasant voice, "Hello!"
Oh, Chipper, what in the hell?
She's too happy. I don't like it. Ugh.
Oh, Lord God.
Well met. May we give birth?
I'm sorry, I don't think I heard that last part right.
May we find birth here?
Oh, you want a part? Okay,
I believe
yeah.
that's the appropriate terminology.
I heard you wrong, honey. You're fine. You're fine. That's a perfectly good place. Y'all can stop there, sure.
Thank you. Are you this settlement's leader?
No, I'm just awful helpful is all. We'll get Mayor Catnip out here to help you.
Chips will go find Kadri and bring her out.
You know, the funny thing is, she could hear you call her Mayor Catnip, and she probably wouldn't be upset or offended because she's just that nice of a person. Kadri comes out and looks up and up and up and sees this massive building on a rock floating outside her keep. And this woman looks down at her and waves furiously, like, hello!
She wants to give birth here.
They talk a little funny, but I'm pretty sure they just want to park and, like, visit.
Babies are so cute when they belong to somebody else.
That's not a point I can contest in any way, I'm afraid.
Maybe she meant make birth?
Yeah, I think she just wants to park there.
That seems reasonable. Welcome to the Amber Keep, she calls back. The what? The Amber Keep. Do you have any? And Kadri looks at you, Chips. Do we have any
We
what?
heard you park down here, so we don't have to do this.
Do we have any what? Amber. We would love to trade with you.
Good.
And this, for as beautiful and opulently constructed as this building is on top of this rock, they toss down the ricketiest looking rope ladder you have ever seen in your life.
Oh, hell no.
And this woman starts scampering down it.
Sure, why not?
Radius, get ready to catch her if she falls.
She does not, in fact, fall.
Like a little squirrel over there.
Yeah, kind of. She races over to Kadri and takes her hand and shakes it, just violently shaking it. Oh, it's so nice to meet you. My name is Sparati. Who are you? Oh, I'm Kadri. This is the Amber Keep. Welcome. Ah, yes. This is the Blazing Pillar. This is my home. Well, mine and my guests. I seem to collect them every once in a while, and they love traveling with me and finding new places and new people to meet. You're new people. We love meeting new people. New people are fantastic. Who are you? And she kind of squats down. Oh, it's a cute little child. I love it.
Do not bite the new person. Do not do it.
Is this your daughter? She's so adorable.
Well, she's somebody's daughter, and she's something.
Oh, Mommy, I love you.
Oh, you don't want to give me that kind of power and authority.
It's okay. Daddy will protect me. And she bounce over and clings to Radius's leg.
Well, you're getting a spanking if you don't keep this up.
She slowly stands back up and looks at Radius, looks him up and down. Wow. I've not seen an automaton like that in a long time.
Mind me.
Quick question, do I see any oversized gears on her person?
You do not.
Okay, it's a little better.
You do not.
I'm going to make sure all of the whole fucking keep knows. You see somebody with a big fucking gear on their face, just call 911 immediately.
Quick call IXII. All right. So you have a potential trading partner. What would you like to do?
Well, it seems like the first thing we should do is invite our new friends to an exciting feast.
Ask her if she's got any of the stuff.
A feast?
We should
A
butter
feast?
our new friends up a little bit.
Of course we have a feast. This you
Food,
don't
drink,
understand.
and friends.
My home is always ready to host. And she kind of puffs herself up and very proud of that fact. We have parties every night. It's grand.
That sounds exciting.
It
And
sounds
expensive.
exhausting.
Oh no, dear, you get used to it. Especially when there's new people. Yes!
Smart tissue.
You should all come along. Oh, please. I have so much food. We would love to have you join us.
Sure. We can do this at your place. I'm sure that's fine.
And bring your friends. And she just gestures vaguely towards the remainder of the keep.
Everybody.
Yes,
sure
she is inviting everybody from the keep to her
I'm
house.
sure the strange, ominous premonition I'm experiencing is just me being a little paranoid. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yay, new friends!
Well, you enjoy the party. I am going to go hunting.
What are you hunting, Chipper?
Yes, she.
Well, if Radius needs smart tissue to fix his little buddy, then I need to go find him some smart tissue.
Smart tissue? Well, I have some smart tissue. Do you have anything to trade for it?
I have lots of stuff to trade for it. What might you be interested in?
How lovely.
A runaway train. A runaway train.
Shall we talk after dinner tonight? I can show you my stores and we can discuss what you might need and what I might be interested in for it.
It sounds delightful.
Wonderful. Say, do you think everyone can be ready in perhaps 2 or 3 hours?
To come to your place for a party?
Yes.
I suppose.
I mean, I know we're interrupting your day. I understand it's a bit short
There are some
notice,
people who
but
still have work to do, so they're not going to be able to join us. But I think anybody else would be We'll be able to be ready that quick, get on their nice dresses and their party clothes.
Well, perhaps after you could take them some food or something. I feel horrible that they couldn't participate.
That is very thoughtful of you. I'm sure we can make arrangements for that.
Lovely. And she beams at you.
Nope, not feeling better about this.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I'm sure everything is fine. Actually, hang on a fucking minute. I'm gonna pretend we're playing some kind of tabletop RPG like a crazy person. And I'm gonna roll some dice about it. Because I am trained in sensing people's motives. And I'm gonna roll dice about it.
By the way, this is Sparati.
Yeah, that's not helping the case at all.
Oh, good. You absolutely do not look like you wandered in here from Warhammer 40K. I'm sure this is fine and normal and safe and not terrible at all. Double-headed eagles always portend good things. Okay. Dice, what do you want me to do with them?
All right.
They should roll.
Yeah, you should roll. It's a straight up sense motive check. If you have anything that's going to help you with that can lower the difficulty.
Well-
Your target number is 3.
Well, I am trained in sensing people's motives, so I think that takes it down by 1. But I got a 13, so we're fine either way.
Lovely. She is absolutely excited about having you guys to party. She is the high school student that was everybody's friend. There is not a single person on the planet that she doesn't like, or at least try to. She is being 100% generous with what she has. As long as you probably don't try and attack her, she's probably okay.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to attack her, so I suppose we will proceed in good faith.
All right. You round up everybody that's not like on guard duty or doing important keep type stuff, I guess, which is, probably 10 or 15 people, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, there's only, like, maybe 100 of us, isn't there?
Yeah, but and you've got the blue tongues. So a couple of them come. The rest of them, it's kind of hard to make them understand what's going on. But you managed to get everybody up this rickety rope ladder that actually seems to be stronger than it looks, which is strange. But, whatever. And when you get up there, the party has already started. There are probably another 15 or 20 people there. Several of them look like they're staff, I guess, servants, serving people, things like that. There are about 10 of them that don't actually look like that. They look like they're party goers. So Yes, they welcome you on board as they see you climbing up. She's standing there at the top of the rope ladder and greeting everybody and you know, hi, my name's Sparati. Who are you? Welcome, welcome, so and so. This is welcome to my home. Please come in and the food is over there and the drinks are over there, and feel free to partake of whatever you'd like. When it runs out, we'll bring more. And so one after the other, people go and they start eating, and it's really, really good food. And drinking, and it's really, really good booze. And yeah, it seems quite nice. The conversation is interesting. Um, so you hear a couple of comments. So first off, you hear about a weird sickness that broke out in QI. The Order of Truth contained it, but before that, many people died of a strange rage brought about by a worm-like parasite, so large that its wriggling end visibly jutted from a victim's body. Pulling
Oh,
out the worm ended the rage, but killed the victim. It sounds absolutely dreadful, don't you agree?
by giant parasites.
Giant parasites. Sometimes, when it rains, a mirror image of the city of Kordek in Draulis can be seen in the sky. The image is always winter, and the inhabitants don't match the people who actually live there. Can you imagine? Wouldn't that be
Huh.
so strange to see?
It must be quite a spectacle.
There's supposedly this cult in Iskabal that preaches the coming rise of a machine god that will unite all the devices of the prior worlds and turn them against the order of the truth in one fiery day of redemption. they're they're all
Is that
foolish
so?
anyway. The Amber Pope makes all kinds of enemies after all. If a machine god were going to rise, I'm sure it would have long ago.
Boy, I would like to be that confident about literally anything.
Well, when you're rich and drunk, it's very easy to be confident about a lot of different things. And so you hear some of these rumors and names that you've heard of, but perhaps have never been. So Key is essentially the capital of the Steadfast. It's where the Amber Pope lives. It's where the Order of Truth has its headquarters, and it's by far the largest city in the area. Um, you've heard of the Kingdom of Draulis before. You've heard of Iskabal. So I mean, these are places you've perhaps not been, but you've at least heard of them, especially as members of the Amber Gleaners and things like that. So um, it seems like this burning pillar place makes a fairly wide circuit and does a decent job picking up and dropping off people from various and sundry places to various and sundry other places, and they share their gossip as they come.
Well, aren't y'all just a sparkly spectacle? We don't usually have this much excitement going on out in Amber Key. Mostly it's just tending to cattle and trying not to die. Joanne, take your fingers out of your mouth. Thank you, dear.
And they engage people at the Amber Keep and start talking about the time that they've had, um, building up this settlement out on the frontier and things like that. And well, my goodness, what was that like? being captured by horrid bugs or whatever the hell the things were, and my goodness, you survived that. That would have been horrible. I'm so glad you came out of that okay. Has it been any better since? And the night goes on just like that.
They're
People eat their
baffling.
fill in probably the first time in a really long time of nice food. And towards the end of the night, Sparati comes and seeks you out, Chips. Says, "You were wanting to see the stores?"
Yes.
And she takes you inside the house and takes you into a room that it's locked, but it's just a simple key. She unlocks it and opens it up, and there are a couple of chests against the wall, and she opens up the chest, and you see, hang on, you see, where are you? There you are. Some responsive synth. You see some apt clay, some synth steel, some pliable metal, some mimetic gel, some quantium, and some smart tissue.
Interesting.
When I was expecting us to have some kind of encounter to get this material that Radius needs, I was expecting just about anything except for a magic yacht full of harmless weirdos. All right.
Well,
Nobody's shot nor nothing. This is magnificent.
I don't know how I feel.
She means it, I can tell you that. I
So
don't understand how or why, but she means it.
I'm gonna my character Joanne doesn't remember, but I'm pretty sure my character would know the value of their stuff versus what she has.
Yeah, so she's going to want she's going to be marked up slightly, 10%. But if you go in Destiny to the value table, you know the one I'm talking about?
Yes.
Of the IOTM. So if you do an exchange in IO, just tack on 10%, and that's what she'll take in trade. Ciphers, she's got 5 of them that she'll trade 1 for 1, based on level. And there's some oddities if you want.
Yeah, I'll look at the oddities and the item. And then make the trade.
Okay. Let's see here. No. There we go. There we go. Okay, so you want smart tissue?
Yeah, if he needs smart tissue to fix his thingy, I will trade for smart tissue.
That is 40 IO per unit, so she will take 44 IO in trade.
What page is that on?
That is Destiny page 110.
Okay.
So like the Midnight Stone that you found, or
Yeah, no, she's not getting that one.
I'm just throwing that out there, right? Whatever adds up to 44 or more, she will happily take and trade. She doesn't particularly care what it is.
Yeah, I'll trade some synth steel and
Do you have 5 units of synth steel?
yeah,
Whoa,
I've got
I don't know
5
what's
units.
happened to the audio, but it was bad.
Uh-oh. Can you hear us okay?
I can hear you, but for a second there were 6 of you.
That was weird.
Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, I'll trade her 2 units of synth steel and actually no, I'll just trade her one of my Kaon dots. Because I've got 6 of those.
Kaon dots and like an apt clay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 1 unit of smart tissue for a Kaon dot and apt clay, and you need 2.
Then I'll trade 4 unit or yeah, 3 units of synth steel and so it's 30 and what else have I got? And a thing of mimetic gel.
Beautiful. You have 2 things of smart tissue.
Excellent.
How wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
And she tucks the iotum that you gave her back in the crates and the chests, and if you're looking for oddities, just pull them off the random chart.
Yeah, but I think those can just be bought with shins. Well, I haven't pushed the button yet.
Oddities are worth only 1 or 2 IO.
Well, I've got like I've got a bunch of basic IO.
So you can buy whatever you want. She has 8 random oddities.
Then I will spend the IO to buy all 8 random oddities, because yay oddities.
Okay. Draw them whenever
fun.
you want. I hate it when I do that. Close the wrong PDF. Okay. So yes, you have the smart tissue that you need, and you are buying 8 oddities. Cool oddities, I guess. Strange things. And the party goes on well into the night. Their people eventually curl up on different surfaces of the house. There's couches and chairs and patches of floor, and then some of them go back down to the Amber Keep, and whatever. They crash out wherever they crash out, and no one seems to care because it's like a college dorm party. I mean, we're all getting fed, we're all getting drunk, and everybody's having a good time.
Ma,
Maybe
what an
later on
excellent
we'll
way
go
to end the
streaking
day.
through the quad. Who knows? You know?
I need to combine the ninth world equivalent of Jaeger and the ninth world equivalent of Red Bull.
Oh, golly. Jaeger bombs.
Let's just get turned, y'all.
No, it actually gives you wings. Why? Because Numenera. So the night passes and everybody crashes. Do you guys go back home? Do you crash on the blazing pillar? What do you want to do?
We will. Chips doesn't sleep anywhere but her own bed.
Okay. Chips is going back to her own bed. Annabelle.
The smart thing to do would be to take my ass home. But half the keep is here, passed out in various places. And I can't leave while they're still here, all vulnerable like.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna stay here and, like, pick up solo cups and start the equivalent of trying to clean this mess up a little bit before I fall into a drunken stupor my own self.
Okay. You do some cleaning and the staff does some cleaning with you and seems grateful that you're helping because they don't ever really get help.
There's like 5 of them and 100 of us.
400,000 of you. Yeah, that's right. Eventually you pass out and the night passes and nobody dies and you know, there's no screaming, oh my God, it's on fire or something, you know, it's a pleasant drunken stupor and you're going to wake up with a hangover, but that's what happens at these parties, right? Cure for which is hair of the dog. So,
it was a large dog and we were bitten often.
That's right. So let's see here. Fisto, Thalo, what are you doing? Okay, they're doing that. So anyway. How the hell did they climb the ladder like that?
I'm pretty sure the Roomba brought them up here. I don't know how the Roomba came up the ladder.
The following morning, people wake from wherever they ended up sleeping. Their host sets out a simple breakfast of fruits and cheese and very light foods in contrast to the heavy filling stuff that they had last night and you know healthier stuff to kind of counteract the booze and the alcohol so that they get nutrients and actual healthy food rather than just stuff that's bad for you all the time so that they can do it all over again the following evening. Conversation is really light and friendly and everything seems to be going quite well until you hear a shout. Nort? Blast it all, where did you get to? Nort! Visso runs up to you, Annabelle. Have you seen my blasted brother? He's gone again.
Well, if he's blasted, then he wouldn't be around. He'd be in bits and pieces. A little bit over there, and a little bit over there, and a little bit.
You went home to your bed. You're not there.
You know what? I like my bed. It's a comfy bed.
You are sound asleep and probably not half as hungover as the rest of us are.
No, I'm wide awake and helping. I was up before sunrise helping and
All
headed out
right,
to
you
help
guys have a
Reagan
tentacle bus to fix. So
Yes, we must fix the tentacle bus.
before the schoolgirls show up.
So yes, Visso comes to you and says
All
Nort
right.
is missing. And that is where we will end the session for today.
Visso, if I have to
nice.
save your idiot brother from more cannibalistic bug people, I will be so mad.
Cannibalistic bug people? Where? And she ducks behind you.
Little.
Stop that! Stop that! Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We appreciate it. And I know, you know, there's craziness and sometimes it's hard to follow, but you know, we have a lot of fun, and Numenera is kind of weird. Thank you, Monty Cook Games, for bringing us such a fantastic world and an interesting setting. We love it. I love it. So yeah, we will be back in 2 weeks for another session of Slaves of the Machine God, where we will figure out what in the world happened to Nort and why he keeps wandering off
I'm gonna put
again.
a bell on that fucker.
He may just need one. Who knows? So yeah, other than that, we've got CypherCon coming up here in about a month. So hey, check that out. Go check out our friends over at Cypher Unlimited. They've got announcements about it. You can check out Monty Cook Games website, I believe, as well. They've got some stuff on it there too, I believe. I will be running a couple events. One of them is going to be actually Numenera. The other one is going to be a cyberpunk event. It's going to be a lot of fun. So come hang out with us. And yeah, we'll see you in a couple weeks. Until then, from our Citadel to yours, happy gaming.